Hello the internet! It is Wednesday the 21st of September 2022 and welcome back to the channel. That guy that just drove past, that was Ben. He gave me a ride out here. I hitched to... Well, let me show you where I am first and then I'll explain it. This is the sign to Lake Dispute Walkway. Now we've done this before. We've been up there on 1G and we've gone up and explored, but I know that there's a better trail to take. It starts further up here, the Mount Crichton track. It's a little too far to take 1G, 1G being my housemate's mountain bike with one gear and one brake. So I hitchhiked from, I guess it's the Fernhill roundabout. Ben, thanks Ben, Ben picked me up. He's a chef in town, had a great chat, and yeah, he drove me, he wasn't actually gonna drive me this distance, he had to turn up Sunshine Bay, but he said, oh, I'll just take you out there. So he drove me all the way out. I gotta walk a little ways up here, I'm gonna assume. The Mount Crichton Loop Track starts up there, so let's go to the actual start. Well, here we are. This looks like access to Mount Crichton Loop Track. I'm gonna assume it's over here. Well, I'm gonna assume this is not it. Look, this is not it. We're gonna meet another gate. Private property, so this is not it. Last time I went to do a hike, I sat for an hour and waited for access. I know that's not the right spot, so let's just keep walking. So if you're on foot like I am, you might be a little perplexed, but it looks like the entrance to this hike is quite a ways away, but the car park kind of is on top of that hill, and I guess there's a trail here that leads down to this section where you cross over and then this trail begins. I'm gonna assume this is it. Doesn't actually say it is. Stop. I guess I should just check what that says over there as well, right? This has to be it. This has to be the start of it. I'm just gonna go with it. This is the start of the Mount Crichton Loop Track. I hope. I'm buggered. Just kidding. Well, what have we here? A sign. It's a fair ways in, so it's pretty, you know, be easy to mess this up, but here's the signage. Mount Crichton Loop Track, 2 to 4 hour return. Sam Summers Hut, we're gonna hit that. Lake Dispute Walkway will join up with that. Glenorchy Road via Lake Dispute, we won't be doing that. What is there a sign there and a sign here? Wait a sec. Okay, so that's a different sign. This sign is also the, oh, this is the other way of the loop track. So it's a loop, right? You can come around it. I'm working this out, I'm working it out. Okay, it's a loop. We're gonna go this way then, over the bridge. Well, this part of the trail's already pretty rad. We've only just started. All this moss. I don't know how well the GoPro picks this up, but this is all dark green and yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Cheers. Well, what's in here? I feel like it's my duty. Hey, get out of the way, Treesky. It's my duty to come in here and have a look, right? What is in here? It's more about what's at the other end of it, isn't it? Could be a beautiful open chasm of water or something, who knows? Or it could be absolutely nothing. Looks better from this way looking back, check. That looks better from up here. Yeah. What are you doing up there? Oh, you stay there then. What? Trying to put my own little twist on the leave the camera in a position and walk away from it vlog style shot. Look at this, I love this. This is New Zealand, right? I've already shown you a little bit of it, but check this green moss lining the edge of the trail. Check this out. This is awesome. Look how green it is. Just gonna go up there. You're gonna go in there and stay. Put you in a tree. Just balance there. Don't you fall. I might make this Mount Crichton Loop Track experience like a class in cinematography. Things not to do. I got one here for you. The quick pan. You don't want to do too quick a motion. It's just not on, right? You want to do nice, slow, gentle motions. You should know this. Another effective camera technique is the quick reveal. Let me tell you about it. I just hid myself down here. The idea was that you'd see a scene and then I'd reveal myself in it. You may wish to try this yourself at home or on the Mount Crichton Loop Track walk. I did it right there. You could do it wherever you want though. Another take on a similar concept, which didn't work at all. Hide the camera in a bush and reveal yourself. Of course, if the camera falls over, doesn't work. No camera technique here except just the nice slow pan across this green moss to reveal the Mount Crichton Loop Track. You want to get a big shot of the bigness? You got to get further away from the subject. By the way, this is a 3 to 4 hour hike and we're only 20 minutes in and I've already gone on with this amount of garbage. I think I'm gonna have to change angles here and just go back to showing you the place. But I did do a little search on YouTube before I came and the Mount Crichton Loop Track videos on the Tubes of You, they're not very good. So I'm trying to do a little better than those. You other YouTubers didn't do a very good job of covering this track. Check all the water coming off this edge here. This looks rad. Just dripping down. Drip, drip, drip. All the way from up there. Looks cool, huh? We meander our way down to the water's edge here, where there looks like a bridge. This is the bridge I was talking about. Yeah, you got to see this bridge from down here. The view to the other side looks nicer than the view of the bridge. Trust. Look at this view. This overhanging branch, the way the water comes around the corner, the greenery on the side. It's really pretty, isn't it? This whole area is quite nice. Like two rivers joining up. Yeah. For all you trolls out there, this is the view from under the bridge. What? You can troll as much as you want down here and nobody will care. Past this rock is a nice river. Hello. Our trail winds back up that way though, so let us continue on our journey. Actually, I'm gonna drink some water before we go. You know how at the start of this trail there was a sign saying steep edges maintain or control children? Well, check this edge. I'm not going too much closer, but with the luck of the extension pole, I can take you out further, but check this out. We turn the camera around and then check this out. Oh no. And then over here, oh no. That's as close as I'm going to the edge. Nice tree, little branch there. You can see from the side perspective. It'd be very easy for a child to come scooting along there. Hey, mummy, 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 woo, whoopsie, ah, dead. Now, I'm not making light of the situation. I'm just illustrating that if you do the Mount Crichton Loop Track, that sign doesn't lie. There are steep edges. Maintain your childs. Take a look at this. We kind of walked out of the rainforesty area. What have we got here? Is this like an old quarry or something? There's a small creek there, but we've definitely meandered away from the riverside. Yeah. Interesting. Look at these. What the crikey? What the Mount Crichton? These little soft fur. What is it? I don't know. It looks like Father Christmas's beard. You know, if you had enough of it, if I had enough of it, I could play that role. They're everywhere. All these trees have this, looks like sort of snow beard. Cool. Look at this landslide area. Let's not stay in this space too long, hey? That's all slipped down and, you know, it would suck if it slipped right now. Let's get out of here. Another one of these steep edges. Check this out. This one will definitely cause concern. Turn the camera around.
You walk down this little path here where I'm standing, and you get to this little edge here, and then you die.
Ah, here we come to the famous Sam Sumner's hut. So you used to be able to stay overnight here, and look at this crap. People have written all over it. Like, yeah, you used to be able to stay overnight, light a fire. What's this, a little safe? Yeah, you could stay here, but now they've got no fires. This would be a good spot to sit and have lunch. I don't really want to sit on those beds though. Have you seen how this looks like? All kinds of wrong, huh? But look at this, people are scratched in the walls and shit. Germany and Portugal, come on. The hell, why would you do that? This is a nice little window though, isn't it? Got a little sunlight here. I was gonna sit in here and have a sandwich, but I think it's gonna be better outside. We'll have a view of Sam Sumner's hut from outside. Old Sammy boy must have been pretty short to be able to fit in that doorway though. We'll lock this back up how it was. The old Samsky. Didn't even mention Sam Sumner's hut back there. If you were coming, all right, so if you're coming on the Mount Crichton Loop Track walk specifically to see this hut, there's no signpost. You've got to go to the historic tunnel signpost. I want to have a bite to eat. We'll just park up here. Put your yahoos down. A little sandwich going action. Just kidding. But if you do this and you're not kidding, something's wrong. Maybe I should read that sign and then come back and give you the gist of it. I'll do that. The gist of it is that Sam Summers was prospecting for gold up here, and this is like circa, I guess, 1950s. He was born in 1930. It says here he died in 1997, so he lived a pretty long age, lived to 92, and he built this hut like out of necessity because, you know, wild weather, and he's up here looking for gold and he had to survive, so get out of the weather. It mentions here that he used to walk from Queenstown to here. So 12-mile campground, it's 10 kilometers plus the hike in. I guess that's about 12 kilometers to get here from Queenstown. This is a nice bridge. The best way to make the greenery, like define the greenery, is to put something of contrast in front of it, such as my hideous head in a red Canadian toque. Contrasting, shows you how green it is, shows you how red my toque is. Definitely moved out of the forest area, and we are, I guess we're, no, there's still a fair amount. I was gonna say we're above the tree line or onto the snow line, but there's still a fair amount of that to go. Also, it looks like there's been a fire here.
Everything's all burnt, crispy.
And if I've got my geography correct, at some point, pretty soon by the feel of the land, at some point we'll join up to the Lake Dispute track. No, we won't. Yes, we will. No, we won't. Yes, we will. No, we won't. Yes, we will. I don't want to dispute this with you, but I think we will. And I'm looking at this mountainside here, and I reckon Lake Dispute is in that valley. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Are we going to do that over again? Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. The way this track has changed, it feels like we're going to turn soon, hugging right, and come to that lookout that we had lunch at one time. Dude, it's got to be right around this corner, surely. Nah. Okay, I was wrong. Hold that thought though, hold it, hold it. Did you hold it? Did you hold it? See, look, I told you, this right here, this is where we popped up. We walked up there thinking that this would be the greatest way to see Lake Dispute, and we came to this sign. Car park 1 hour this way, or car park via Sam Sumner's hut, which we just did. Lake Dispute that way. So if we go up here, this will be that lookout where we had lunch that time, and looking down onto Lake Dispute. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Look at the Lake Wakatipu in the background. Pitch askew, isn't it? Lake Dispute, this mountain. Mount Crichton, by the way, covered in cloud and snow. That's Mount Crichton. Crikey! Last time we were here, we brought whiskey. I didn't bring any this time. I thought I knew how to do a tramp. That's what Americans, that's what Kiwis call bushwalking, tramping. I've just been tramping. Love a good tramp. Yeah. Well, let's get out of here. Now, this is new for me because last time I was here, 1G. I parked up 1G down there. I had to go back down to get 1G. This time we're going the exit of the loop track. It's only an hour back down to the car park, so this should be a relatively easy walk downhill. We've got lovely green. Isn't that nice? Colouring. Well, I was talking about contrast before. There's nature doing it for us. Thank you. Well, there's a little boggy march here. Little boggy march. Just wanted to see what it was like. Boggy march. I was actually looking for frogs, so I want to see what New Zealand frogs we can find. But you do get a nice perspective of Mount Crichton here. Look at the, or you can't, yeah, I don't know how well the GoPro picks it up, but it sort of just drifts up into the white of the cloud, but that's all snow covered. Yeah, this is a nice little patch actually. Nice little patch. It's nice here, isn't it? Very different from the walk we've just done. It's completely different landscape. Well, this view from this part of the track just went and opened up wide into the extreme vastness of this valley. Look at this, what a valley. Wow, wow, what a view. In front of us, the Lake Wakatipu. That's my head. Yes, the shadow is in the front. It's not good for filming. It's not good to have your head in the shot like that. But in this instance, I'm illustrating it. Now it's gone. Perfect. Yes. I wanted to demonstrate that the landform has changed slightly. And we are now back into green moss rocks, grass sides of the trail. And yes, it's colder down here too. Watch out, there's a big tree here right in the way. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Get out of there. Why did I just stop here? Because there's interesting rocks next to me. That's why. You see them, you saw them. Can you hear it? Can you see it? Can you feel it today? It's going. Sounds like almost like the Australian bellbird, kind of. Also sounds like a car alarm, but I did hear a car, so we are getting closer to the road. We are getting close to the end of the Mount Crichton Loop Track. Mount Crikey Loop Track. Guess we just pull out down here and we're back to the beginning. Yeah, that was not 4 hours. That wasn't 4 hours, and I walked super slow too. So that's the loop track, the return. And that's the start where we went. That's that van that was there before. It says 2 to 4 hours. I mean, I guess that's that's like double. It's like either you take 2 or you double it and take 4. I reckon that took me like, well, I could tell you by checking the time. It's 1:08. I started hitching at 5 to 10. So I hitched out of Queenstown at 5 minutes to 10, and I've completed the walk at 10 minutes past 1. This is a beautiful way to end the walk though, isn't it? So there you have it, Mount Crichton Loop Track. Maybe you might want to do this, maybe you might want to see it for yourself. I encourage you to do it. And this is what you will see. I guess if you liked what you've seen, subscribe to the channel. I don't want to do the YouTube, I want to be me, but they tell you to say all this crap, so smash the like button. In all seriousness, share this out with anyone that you think is coming to New Zealand and say, hey, if you're going to go to New Zealand and you're going to sort of base yourself in Queenstown, check out this guy's channel, because I've been here since May. It's now the late September. I've only got another 2.5 weeks left here in Queenstown, in New Zealand. So I've been doing content from here, a lot of content, a lot of live streams, a lot of vlogs. Go and have a look in my channel in the last 6 months and you'll see a lot of New Zealand content. And you'll like it. I hope you do anyway. And I'm gonna say ta-ta. I'm gonna leave you with a little vista so I can put up all the end cards and crap, but I'll give you a vista here. I'll put you over here like this. Give you a little view how we do it. I guess I'll do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm just gonna stand here with you. I'll enjoy the view as well. Okay, that'll be it. I'll say ta-ta, and I'll see you on the next upload. Has that been 20 seconds? Is that long enough for the end card? I think it is, or maybe a little longer. About now, and now. Cut it now, for sure now. See ya.